What is up, you guys? It's Michael from cultureshockcollectibles.com, and today we are taking a look at one very special Power Rangers piece. It is, of course, the Tommy Oliver Master Morpher, and damn, is this thing awesome. I cannot wait to bust this open and take a closer look. It's something that, I've wanted to add to my personal collection for a very, very long time. I wish it was done back when Bandai had the license. I think they would have been awesome with all the die cast and all that, but definitely glad that Hasbro have done it. So these have just landed in Australia. They've been a monster seller at Culture Shock Collectibles, and they sort of popped out of nowhere. I think we started seeing them in Malaysia, and then all of a sudden, bang, we had access to them. So a really, really awesome piece. Some great artwork on the box, as you can see. JDF himself, Tommy Oliver, right there, in that sort of cartoony, interpretation of the character, as we've seen across a lot of the Lightning collection. This part here, I think, is pretty awesome. You've got, of course, the different ranges that Tommy Oliver has played, from Mighty Morphin into Zeo, and to the movie into Turbo and Dino Thunder. So some very, very cool characters that he has played. Some more beautiful artwork there of Tommy Oliver, and a great image there of JDF as well. On the back, we of course have an image of all the different effects that the Morpher will do, I'm guessing, once the power coins are put into the Morpher, but we'll take a closer look at that very soon. A cool stand that it comes with, and of course the belt holder and the Morpher itself, and some effects right there. So let's get this bad boy open and take a closer look. Alright, so this one's out of the actual box, and it has a whole lot of little compartments in the cardboard sleeve. So let's have a look at what we've got in each. We've got the stand there, which I'm sure it's all gonna fit into quite nicely. Got that little trapdoor there, which I'm guessing you can throw your coins in or something like that. We'll work that out in a sec. What else we got here? We've got a Morpher itself. Take this out of so the Morpher itself we've got here as well. That's pretty cool. I'll have a closer look in a sec. And what else we got in these little compartments? We got the belt thingy, and I'm feeling some heavy little pieces right here. Let's have a look. All right, so we've got a little box here with, I'm guessing, some power coins. Let's take a look. All right, so we've got a whole bunch of power coins here. Feeling die casty too, which is a bit of a surprise, which is great. So as you can see, we've got the different power coins here to go with the Morphers. Each one's got a little bit of weight to it, which is cool. Coloring's pretty cool. Could probably use a bit of weathering or something like that through, a bit of a wash, but definitely pretty cool. Dragonzord there. And the Dino Thunder one as well. So, pretty cool coins, and I'm very glad that they are die cast. You've got, of course, the Morpher itself. Quite lightweight, definitely all plastic. But I guess you're getting what you pay for when it comes to, these over, let's say the Hasbro ones, the Bandai ones that we saw in the past. Probably going to need some batteries, so we'll get those in as well. But yeah, look, cool paint and gold coloring on it. As you can see, clicking it up, you can insert your coins. Let's just get one in. Somehow work that one out in a sec. But anyway, very cool. Morpher images on the back. You got your red buttons on the side. So a really nice piece, that's for sure. You've got, of course, the belt buckle as well, pretty standard. And of course, the little stand. I think this is a really good thing to have with them, something that the Bandai ones lacked back in the day. And as you can see, all your power coins will fit on there quite nicely. Let's get some batteries into it and just have a look at the way it works and the effects and stuff like that. All right, so we've popped in the AAA batteries. You'll need 3. Batteries are not included, so make sure you've got those ready to go, or else you won't be morphing up, that's for sure. But let's check out what happens when we press the red button on the side. As you can see, some cool sound effects. We'll grab the White Ranger to show off what happens here. So all you're going to do is line up the, you know, the little notches there into the morpher. Give it a quick twist. Some cool lighting effects there. All right, let's do it again.
Tiger style.
So each coin's going to give us a bunch of different sound effects and stuff like that.
Tiger power.
Very cool. So there's going to be a whole bunch of quotes obviously made famous by JDF and the various rangers.
Ranger, tiger power.
It's awesome. Cool, so some cool sound effects. And as you can see, it sort of morphs down there. We'll go some Zeo power. So same thing, line up the coin, which may not be the world's easiest thing to do. There we go. And let's morph into Zeo.
Zeo Ranger 5, now.
Nice. Loving the lighting effects, and I really love that they've customized this to each ranger and they haven't been lazy and just done, you know, some cool lights and stuff. It's got, you know, morph sequences and other cool slogans and catchphrases. Oh, my finger got in the way of that one.
You're in for a surprise.
Very cool. All right, let's power down that one. What else can we do here? Let's have a look. All right, so just know that each coin you might have to sort of go upside down or the other way just to line it up with the slots. So don't be alarmed if you have to sort of give it a bit of a play with.
Ready? Let's do it. Shift to the turbo.
All right, so we have the Red Ranger from Power Rangers Turbo. Some more cool lighting effects. So a bit premature there. Let's go.
Can't slow down the Turbo Red Ranger.
Very cool. And let's check out the Green Ranger. My favorite, personally. Oh, that's cool.
Green Ranger power now.
Nice. So some really beautiful effects on this. I'm absolutely loving this morpher and loving the fact that they've gone to that extra effort.
Dragon Sword.
Very nice. All right, so that is just a quick demo of the actual morpher and what happens when you put in some coins. If you have a look at the coins, they're definitely die cast. We look at the Bandai coin right here. Obviously a little bit more, you know, color app and stuff like that on the White Ranger power coin from Bandai. On the back, of course, the Power Rangers logo on that one, and just your sort of standard power coin right there. So weight-wise, you know, they're both pretty heavy, both pretty cool. I don't think anything's going to happen if we pop this one in because it doesn't have these slots. But I am definitely impressed that they went to the effort to use, you know, actual die cast, so that's cool. So obviously it does fit in, isn't going to stay in, unfortunately. as it is a different size and doesn't have those little slots, but definitely cool to display it with it if you want something a little bit more weathered. Just dying to see what Dino Thunder does. Very nice. So that's sort of your comparison right there when it comes to coins. But I'm sure if you really want to give it that more weathered look, you could definitely apply that with a bit of a wash or, you know, Gundam marker or whatever you want to get creative with. All right, so I want to compare this to a different morpher. Let's compare the actual morpher to one of the Bandai ones. I'm going to use obviously the Green Ranger morpher there, the Bandai one, but let's just take this out and pop maybe the Green Ranger one in so we can see similarities. Obviously, I know these are definitely two different products and different morphers, but just to give you an idea on size as well, you can see very similar on size, I think. Yeah, definitely. Weight, there is no way of comparing this thing to this Bandai morpher. This thing weighs a ton. This is very lightweight, which for cosplayers and stuff, I'm sure this is going to be a great option because this thing will be heavy on your belt buckle. Obviously, a bit more detail on the back of that. But just to give you an idea, obviously, what another morpher looks like next to it. Obviously, the Green Ranger morpher. Obviously, if we pop that up.
1993, Smurfing time.
That's awesome. So yeah, obviously in its full, expanded modes as well, pretty much a very similar size, maybe slightly smaller on the Hasbro compared to the Bandai, but wouldn't be by much, that's for sure. So that's just a bit of a size comparison with a different morpher right there. But overall, I've got to say, I am definitely impressed with the Tommy Oliver Master Morpher by Hasbro. I think they've done a really great job with this item. They've stayed true and done a whole bunch of cool sound effects and, given, I guess, fans what they wanted. And obviously, with the passing of JDF, I think this is a real fitting tribute by Hasbro to JDF and all the different incarnations of Power Rangers that he played over the years. So I think it's a really cool send-off for JDF as well. This is definitely going to make an amazing piece for anyone's collection, that's for sure. I know I cannot wait to get it into mine. I think it's going to display really well. So definitely happy that I got my hands on it. It is an item that's become pretty hard to get here in Australia. So, and I think across the world, it's probably going to be one of those ones that's going to be a bit of a collector's item in the future, and probably not something we'll see a lot of reruns or remakes of from Hasbro. But if you're lucky enough to score one of these from Culture Shock Collectibles or anywhere else, I think you will be really happy with it. Can't wait to get this on display in the Power Ranger cabinet. I think it's going to suit really well next to some of my other morphers that you see here in the background, and just some of the other cool Ranger items that I have in the personal collection. So guys, check out cultureshockcollectibles.com for all your Ranger needs and all your Hasbro needs. We've got it all on there. Until next time, I'll see you guys in those virtual toy aisles. It's morphin' time.
Sometimes the original is the best.
Damn straight.